So, hello and welcome people to Danny's Dialogue. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Different things may go on in the video, maybe reaction videos, maybe share play, maybe even a little panel. Depends where the stream itself goes. You know. So yeah, we're leveling up out here as well. We're testing out new equipment. So afterwards, I'll be able to listen back to the live and see whether microphone's working. We've got an official microphone now, and we said that we're going to be leveling up a little bit some bobs. So we are doing. We've got stuff. We've even got a soundboard out here. There we go. See, we've got soundboard now, people as well. So it's funny. Microphone, soundboard. I've already got headphones, but his headphones have come with it, but I want the headphones anyway. So I'll be getting this out some of those for Christmas. But this here was different. So this is true Christmas present very well. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So we're rolling with that. Then we testing it out and seeing, seeing what's going on, man. What's been going on in this strange YouTube world. Obviously, I'll give it time to notify people because I know it's alive. Just click through. It takes time for it to gather the audience. And share play. I mean, if I was to do share play, screenplay, share play, if I was to do that, then I would be reacting just like you the first time. Because I ain't noticed nothing on YouTube today. I've been too busy, been drained out today. But like I say, there's new equipment, got a soundboard, I can turn the bass up on my voice. And if I'm to listen to anything, I am going to have to put the headphones on. I'm not going to sit here with a pair of headphones on, looking like a donut, when I can hear the sound from it. See, got the noise. So yeah, I mean, at first, so we're not just blanking out over videos. We will go over to the YouTube world right now by hitting YouTube and sharing this profile. Just get that done so I can minimize the screen. And YouTube is right. Here's something that took my eye today. This Piers Morgan thing. Look at this Piers Morgan thing. What is going on here? Is Piers Morgan compromised? Ukraine grooming gangs spark furious medias and judges protect them. So I take it that Piers Morgan, is he compromised because is it the one thing that he's not saying it how it is? Does anybody else believe that? Secret Squirrel always seems to be right. Like I point out to people that I start listening to or watching or whatever, and Secret I go, no, Danny, this does something. And I'm like, sure, Secret. And then she always turns out to be right with it, man. Like, is Piers Morgan compromised? It's on the screen right there, man. You can see it. Obviously, we can react to the video, but the context of the video is something that I will tell you the truth, I do not like talking about that type of stuff. It's very controversial. What do I think about it? Am I saying it's controversial because I don't want to protect? I ain't protecting nobody. I hope you die, God. I hope you die. Never mind protect them. I'm just saying it's an edgy topic to talk about. It's not my type of topic. But the reason that will come through is I watch Piers Morgan nearly every night when I'm going to sleep. Piers Morgan, I stick on one of his debates. And I also watch Patrick Bet-David. Funny enough, the first time that I ever watched Patrick Bet-David was Sean Atwood when he was on it, drug kingpin. Sold more ecstasy tablets than the Hacienda in Manchester. Raving. Got a soundboard, as I said, man. Don't make us pull out tools. Right, so, is Piers Morgan compromised? I'll watch some of it, and if I feel like it's talking dark, I'm going to just click off it and have a look at something else. Let's have a look. Is Piers compromised? I'm pretty smooth with this. I don't have to listen to it. Skip straight back over.
Confidential grooming gang files exposed after legal war as horrifying details emerge. Vinny, what is the story about?
Okay, so do you guys remember all the Pakistani rape gangs
You're
in the
Asian,
UK that they were? Yeah, Adam's bladder.
Guy said it straight away, saying that my stream's been going for a couple of minutes, hasn't it? But that's why I don't like it, because words like that, I said, it's just...
No, Adam is aging.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So, Pat, do you remember? Yeah, Robbie, perfect. You're right, because I'm going to go through all three of them.
Have you noticed this is now every podcast?
This is
he
something.
Can't go more than 90 minutes.
He's almost he's almost there.
46,
he's 45, 46. It's over.
We're about to have a Depend sponsorship.
That's what I'm wearing right now. I peed twice already. Anyway, so you guys remember the Pakistani, the grooming rape gangs. I don't want to make light of the situation because it's actually really, really bad, Pat. And some of the stuff I won't even say.
Because they're not from this country, they don't understand that, do they? These towns and cities that are literally not English full towns. Because he's saying that there like he doesn't understand the perspective of how we could say cultural that our country is, and it has only got. And when I'm saying cultural, I'm being polite with words, man. I'm trying to be YouTube friendly. So when I'm saying cultural, let me sort of microphone on it sound a bit. What's a primal sound? Right, it should sound okay again. There we go. So yeah, it's an edgy topic in Rotherham. There was over 2,000 cases, and it equals into 2,000 cases was 2,000 people, underage children. How can we not, in this country, how can we not forget it? How can we not know about it? We need to know about it. But it's just sick.
But some of the sentencing remarks came out, they were released, and it's horrible. All right, one of the judges gave this guy the shortest sentence because he said he had good standings in the community and he helped out at local mosques. Mind you, this is for raping little girls. I'm sorry that I have to say it.
Oh, shit, man. No, man.
So, Rob, yeah, put up the click on the actual part. Robbie, thank you, sir. You're positive this is the sentencing. Your positive good character is a mitigating factor that I have factored in when
I'm just going to let this play to expose it, right? Because I've ended up clicking on it, and I wish I didn't. I'd rather watch some hip hop. It says the hip hop glamour and all that on the bleeding description. What's this?
considering the range of sentencing, a sentence available with regard to the culpability. Okay, then it goes down, Robbie. Look over here on the third one. The custodial sentences I have passed on this incident are the shortest necessary, commensurate with the.
Here's what you get. That's what you get straight in the head, mate. As soon as they walk into court, are you guilty? Yeah. Right, now you're gone.
Seriousness of the offense, and it goes into that. Now go to the next one, Robbie. This is one of the judges. This is one of the girls that was tortured and abused by the Rotherham grooming gangs.
Right.
Was abused from 12 to 14. The judge decided to send.
Right. You've had a minute and 38 of that year, and it's absolutely deep bleeding, heart destroying me. It's not something. That's not the topic there. What did get me is his Piers Morgan compromise. Sort of about something about you can't go longer than an hour and a half. But you know, as you can see here, Piers is on my next. He's on my feed straight away for me to watch. He knew last show wouldn't kill him. Ozzy Osbourne's final moments. I don't think I really feel like this is turning into a bleeding depression session. Oh, shit, man. It's a motherfucking depression session. Diddy is a dirtbag. Can you believe this is what we're going to watch? This is right. How the hell has 50 Cent ended up managing to pull off a documentary about Diddy? He's worst. He's the guy that he set out to troll ever, calling his syrup ages ago Diddy juice, right? And now everybody calls baby oil Diddy oil, right? You'll have to forgive my throat, man. It sounds like a chainsaw. I've got my throat at the moment. I've got a chest infection. I'm still there. So yeah, 50 Cent making a Netflix documentary and actually getting it out there after Diddy has actually been found not guilty is crazy work. Like, I don't even. And here's what I want to watch. Let's not watch the documentary. Let's watch 50 Cent talking about the fact when he's made a documentary and he gets asked, what do you think Diddy will think of the documentary? He says, I think he thinks it will be a good documentary. The guy's killing him. He's killing him. Yo, like shit, if Diddy's ever put a hit out and anyone is going to put one out on 50 Cent, good luck to him. Because 50 Cent can take 9 bullets, so you're gonna need a clip. You're gonna need a switch for 50. You're gonna need to switch him up. You might not know what a switch is, man. 50's Diddy documentary is so disturbing from True Geordie. People have told me True Geordie's a wrong one as well. I've been told that. I want to see the part where Diddy's just 50 Cent responds to Ray J's reaction. Where is it? The news report, man. It's absolutely Jesus Christ. It's hilarious. He gets asked. 50's getting asked. Yeah, there it is. This is it. This is what I'm saying, man. Look at 50's face. Can't tell me that he's not trying
Have
to
you
kill him.
used legal aid since 2007? You could be owed compensation after a major data breach. The Ministry of
Seriously,
Justice says
cannot.
hackers accessed and downloaded data from legal aid.
This woman's talking to me.
I want to congratulate you, 50. I want to congratulate
This is crazy work. This is Sherry. I'm 50 Curtis. 50. Curtis 57 of the fucking Jackson. Not related to Michael, but you know, he's a rapper. Everyone knows it.
Congratulate you on your
I'm sorry
docu-series,
about
Sean
it.
Combs, The Reckoning. It's number one on Netflix. Like, it's been number one on Netflix. Did you actually expect it to be as big as it got?
I
As it
expected
is?
it to be bigger. It's
Yeah.
actually exceeding my expectations now.
Wow.
'Cause Stranger Things is a huge show, and it's outperforming Stranger Things.
Yo, he's making loads of money off it, man. 50 Cent is every gangster's worst nightmare. Like literally, he just brought Big Meech, who run the BMF. He just ended his career when he got out of jail. Like made him go from someone who was about to come out to riches and all that, and because his son done messed up, being in Low Meech, fucked 50 about, and then ended up, you know, 50 took a Rick Ross took a picture with 50's friend. 50 passes that at the trail. So at that moment in time, he turned around to Low Meech. Low Meech said, "Sorry about that picture of my dad, like, you know, he's just trying to make bread. It's until the next money comes off the next season of BMF." 50 Cent messages back. What next series? Little Ninja. Leaves it there. 50 Cent don't help him no more. My man's doing promo on Instagram, saying I'll do a promo for £500. He used to be walking around in BMF chains like his dad and that. I bet his dad's fuming. Imagine being his dad, getting out of jail there, and your son's made a whole series about like you. The son's played him, made all the millions, and spent it all by the time that the dad got out of jail. I mean, you couldn't write that. Well, you can do because 50 does it. 50 Cent makes like I said, he's every gangster's nightmare. Let's be fair, P Diddy, you know, he's a bit of a gangster. You know, at the end of the day, he uses money for power.
Things on Netflix.
It's outperforming everything
Yeah.
on Netflix. You know, looking at this, I think you should start a private investigation firm. I'll be your first client.
Oh,
This fit out everything. Now, you know, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people.
How did you
And
do
I
it?
know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the. Was 4 episodes,
Right.
so it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things, like even in the
Look at Diddy's face on the picture, man. It just looks like it's like R. Kelly all over again, man. Oh my God, like, at the end of the day, he's a super freak. Is Sean Combs. P. Diddy is a weirdo, right? Absolute freak. I mean, he's one of them that you definitely wouldn't want your sister to have ever been on a date with him because you wouldn't know what she would have been up to because he's a right freak. So anyway, I mean, we could have a look at watching the documentary, parts of it, seeing whether it's good, man.
an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so it
For
could
time.
Oh.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2. Season 2?
I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube. Well, we can subscribe and get it. I love it. And you know, with everything that was out and all of these people that were coming forward, have there been any like new tips that you've gotten since it has been released?
Well, yeah, everyone
What's
starts
it
to feel a little more
about?
comfortable when they see other people telling their truth about it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's got to be something on YouTube coming.
Yeah.
Series, and I just remember back in the day, 50, like rappers, if there was any beefs, they would have like diss tracks.
Yeah.
It would be the diss tracks. Now
Yeah,
it's just like a docu-series. So I feel like am I the one getting older? It's a docu-series. So like if you have a beef, who's gonna be the next docu-series about?
Big Meech. He said that he's a grass. He said that he's a snitch. He's working for Tammy Collins. He told her the information to get out of jail early. 50's found it out. That's who his next docu-series is going to be on. His hit, his program was BMF. He was the director, the owner, all of it, right? So he's got the rights to all that stuff, man. Like, this guy can make BMF, man, but I don't know. Is he playing with fire or is he above those people? It's 50 Cent, 50 Cent, like a real soldier. So he's not scared of these big meaches and stuff like that. If you want to know what big meaches, it's a gangster that was out in the 80s, 90s. He became one of the biggest drug dealers in America. So yeah, I mean, you know, he's famous. He was famous when he was a young lad in there. So first time I ever heard of him is when Rick Ross turned around and said, "Oh, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, like a sausage," because he's a prison guard as well.
I don't think that's a good business plan to kind of go after each person specific. This one, the timing was, I knew what it was going to turn into.
Yeah.
And he refused to file bankruptcy.
He refused to file bankruptcy.
Well, yeah, because just his ego.
Look at how much information 50 Cent knows about it. He refused to file bankruptcy. Like 50 Cent's got a fucking, he's got a whole investigation unit on you, like you do. He's got a whole, he's a great guy now, man. Like, you better hope you're not like me.
I would have filed bankruptcy immediately. I don't mind bankruptcy.
Oh, you?
I'm not going to pay.
Yeah, you don't want to pay those baby mamas. That's what that was.
I'm following Chapter 11 so fast, your head's going to spin. I'll be back. You go, what happened? No, I'm just not going to pay.
Hey, family, whether it's Facebook.
Subscribe there to Sherry's Show TV. So she's done copyright me. Thanks, Sherry. I like your video, lovely. There you go. Give you another one on top of you. There you go. It's not a lot, that is it, for a 50 Cent video, 1,000 likes. Oh, there's more. Oh, and there's another one. 50 Cent's all over here. 50. Oh, I put the Diddy documentary in. Right, we'll watch second part of Sherry now, right? Yeah, we'll watch Sherry again. Let me know when you're in, gang. Just let me know when you're in. Let me tell you's on here now. Let me know who passes through. Because I see you as man jumping through. Right, who loses? 50 Cent Part 2, gang. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like and the notification bell. Ding ding. We got a ding ding.
It's a platform for professional creators to find the perfect soundtrack, collaborate with ease, and focus on their vision. You can access the full Epidemic Sound catalog from literally anywhere. Their soundtrack.
Give it up.
You got to hear out some of them things. I swear to God, it's well funny, man. They tell you to download these apps, you know, because I do this recording shit and stuff like that, like, and you know, I play music. So they're always giving me these apps to download. And I swear to God, I could sing into it right here the worst way ever, like on some proper I can't sing shit, let's say. Right. Put it into this bleeding app, and the app turns it into a singer's voice for it. Right. And then they might say it's AI. It's not AI, it's just been the sound engineer. AI.
for the legendary 50 Cent. What can I say?
I feel it.
The family loves you. And I gotta say, 50, we're having you on here. I was so excited because I saw that you had tagged me a few times on your Instagram page. And I gotta admit, I was really nervous about what you were gonna say. But, are you a big comedy
Let's make a documentary on you.
fan?
I am. I'm a really big comedy fan. I feel like the comedians are almost invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they could find a way to just make material out of whatever happens.
We do. We just tend to make a lot funny. We get in trouble for it, but we make a lot funny. And it was so funny because during my comedic rant, when I do my stand-up, I was talking about Mike Tyson getting back into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know that you've tagged Floyd a few times on your page.
You don't care about... This is what I mean about 50. He's not bothered. He'll happily punch Floyd right in the face. Do you know what I mean? Other people are saying to me, oh, 50 Cent. Well, in a street fight, no, I reckon 50 Cent's going to smack him all around the room. I'll be truthful. Right. The only thing that Floyd would be good at doing is like dodging in and out. I mean, having strong game. Taking away Floyd Mayweather's flowers. Let me tell you something. Wow, like the guy's undefeated. You know what I mean? The way that he went about it is a little bit different to other people, but I think he's like the only person to actually be undefeated. Like, to be a real, like, at that level of fame that you got to.
Now, what are your thoughts about this fight with those two?
Well, I look at this like this is a show.
Okay.
Because they're both way past their like fighting. But I'd like to see Mike hit him really good.
Okay. It just seems like Floyd is like a stick and move. Like he just moves.
This was only put up 45 minutes ago. So Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson are fighting each other. That's crazy homework. That is crazy homework. Yo, about Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. I hope Mike Tyson punches him, but I don't think he's going to. Don't know.
Yeah, but Mike can hit him.
Okay.
He ain't that fast.
Okay. Now, it's funny because I saw you posted, you were watching on Instagram, you were watching my movie Straw with Taraji P. Henson and Teyana Taylor on the plane, and you said that you cried when you watched it.
I wasn't even comfortable with that. I wasn't prepared.
Shit, 50 Cent crying to a film, man. Real men cry, you know. Let me tell you, gang. Real men cry, man. It's actually true. You get me? They're not bothered to show their emotions, that type of thing. Not that I sit there crying. I have done, but I mean, I try not to.
Prepared to be going through emotional, that type of feelings. I just wanted to fly from New York to LA. I didn't
that's it.
plan to be there, sitting there going, wait. I'm trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
But, it did make me emotional because you did an amazing job.
Thank you, 50. I appreciate that. But it's so funny because you do have.
Coming from 50 as well, that's a big shout, because 50 Cent's gone beyond an actor, way beyond an actor. This guy's made numerous. She's got his own warehouse there, own space. I think calling that a warehouse would be an understatement, to be honest with you. I've not seen it, I've heard about it through Tony Ayo as his best mate.
You have this side that you don't show people a lot. You have this emotional, soft side. You big old softy.
I am. Like when they say welcome, I leave all of that other stuff out right there at the welcome back.
I love this that you like to play. And so, therefore, I want to go over here when you were playing around with my girlfriend, Vivica Fox. And I know that when we were on here, you were watching when your ex, Vivica A. Fox, was here. But she had some high praise for you. I want you to take a look.
Oh my goodness, the orgasms were fat. Yes, honey.
So she said the orgasm.
51 headspace in that. And she doesn't even look that good on screen. 50's like, what? Come on now.
Were fast. What spell did you put on my friend? What did you do to her?
It was the blue pill.
It was.
Yes, bro. It was the red or the blue pill. Oh my God. Go on, bro. And you know what? This guy is a comedian in his own right.
Because that's what you said. 50, you said that you get back with Vivica in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So you gotta be honest. Is this a little bit of love?
Is that what he said? I'll get back with you in the Matrix. So then he said that in the past, obviously in a tweet, I take it. This red and blue pill here has been off Instagram, as you can see there. So they've not just made that as we speak, as you know, like red and blue pill. So he's literally referring to something. Like this guy's a super troll, you know, it's mad funny.
There for Vivica.
Yeah, I don't hate her. That just happened 23 years ago.
I know, but here's the thing about 23 years.
It
like
gets gray, it gets blurry. After like 23 years, like, you know.
But 50,
I do like this. She says nice things about me.
Yes. She's nothing but nice, but you said.
Yeah, I get it. I get his point. Right, so 23 years later, and there's a woman that you slept with or that you was with, and she's still talking about how good, like, mutual times were between you. Now, 23 years later, you look 23 years older. Vivica Fox, unfortunately, doesn't look better 23 years later. She looks worse. But this is leveling out, and this is funny. Watching 50 getting trolled.
Oh, it's been 23 years, but I got all your songs from decades still stuck in my head. So you know, you do that. And also have to say, 50, like every woman wants that one that just make it just. Most of us would take half of what you put on Vivica. Just.
I think that was like, you know how you go to the casino and you just hit the jackpot?
Yeah.
I think it was where she was at that point.
At that point, they hit the jackpot.
And I just, good timing.
So she hit the jackpot with you, was good timing right there.
Yeah, I think where she was at that point in her life when we interacted with each other, I was just right there, right on time. Like,
right on time. Well, you could be somebody's right on time person right now. I mean, the way you.
Oh shit!
And then I read somewhere that you went celibate for a period.
Yeah.
Were you celibate?
Yeah, it's good. Why is that funny? Wait, look.
You talk about.
You see, I've got a friend that does this. He goes celibate, right? Yeah, I've got it wrong, haven't I? That's more funny. You know what that is? That's just because I was testing it, that, you know. It's because I've got the new microphone and that's secret. I've got a soundboard. Friday night, and I'm well funny. I'll rename it anyway afterwards because I've done the 50 Cent stuff on here. I've just done 2 50 Cent programs. Pretty funny, man. This Sherry's killing him. Yeah, I've hit Friday, haven't I? What Friday Live? Is that what I've called it? Funny, innit? Well, everyone, we're on Friday today, even though it's Wednesday. Nah, man, I've just jumped straight into the live with I jumped in blindfolded. Pick up Sammy Hamburg as well because Secret Squirrel. Yeah, I jumped straight in because I've got this new soundboard stuff. I don't know if it's echo will work now. Yo. No, I don't know if that's working. Right. So I've got the new microphone. I have got earphones there, but I prefer these ones. And obviously next up will be the proper camera because this microphone is the actual proper stand one. It comes with a full soundboard. Obviously good for when I'm making music as well. And it does little things like when I'm watching this here now, like it'll let me talk.
About being in the club, the
Yo,
magic stick. I got one to get one. I can hit
Turn the
one.
actual broadcast
You know,
down.
I mean, a lot of us want to go to the candy shop, but I'm just saying.
The top 1% in this country.
God, just when you hear something like that, knocks you sideways, doesn't it? The top 1% in this country. We're not the 1%. We're not the 1%. Not unless you're a motorcyclist.
When you have zero intentions of,
Yeah.
of that, you can
Watching
kind of see
Diddy
him a little.
trolling his.
And so, all right,
Oh, man.
this is something that made you want to keep doing the celibacy route?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it was a great experience.
It was a great.
So yeah, I've got a friend. I won't reveal who it is, but I've got a friend right here, and he believes in it. And I said, I'm like, bro, why don't you get a bird? Why don't you get a gown? Why don't you get, why don't you do something? He's like, no. So I'm then like, so you don't even like, even if when you're single, yeah, you're single, you're in a nightclub, like a bird would come and try and pull you, and you'll just go, no. Now, I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm saying he does it out of the fact that he sees it like as a bit of a sin, but not a dog sin. He sees it as an act of badness, sort of giving yourself away so easily. And when he kind of explained it, I kind of respected it. You know what I'm saying? I thought, yeah, man, like I get his point of view. You know, instead of being a dog or whatever and sleeping with anybody when you're a bloke and going out and getting yourself a bird in a nightclub. But you know, when you're in your 20s, you don't think of these things as you do as you get older. But when my mate was like full celibacy, I was like, why? Like, why? Just like, not that you should sleep with someone, right? I'm not saying that, but like, why is it a life choice? And he said, because it's a sin. He said, even watching porn is a sin. That's what he said, yeah. So when I'm saying the guy goes celibate, I'm talking celibate. Not even porn. I'm not saying it's good to watch porn either. You get me? Addictive. Probably fucks people's lives up. It's known for it. If you did the search on it, if you pastors, no good. But yeah, like just full on. You know, I've got a lady, so I don't have to talk about those type of things, like watching that type of stuff. I don't do. But yeah, I'm just saying from my friend's point of view, like him being single, it's like I was asked because I said like, why no bird? Why no? But she wouldn't even sleep with the bird one night. I would. But you don't even watch. No, I would watch that either because he saw it as a sin. And I was like, man, I respect that. I respect the fact that respect that you've got for yourself. So when I see 50 saying that he went celibate here, I can probably imagine it's the same type of mentality as what he had at the time. Like, why should anyone just have, like, I'm not giving myself away. Like, so yeah, bro.
You want to keep doing the celibacy route?
No. but it was a great experience.
It was a great experience
Yes.
to try out.
It was like but it was fine for that time period to go and hang out and just I'll talk to you. I'll see you later. I'll have them send a car for you or whatever, so you can hang out. Like so you can go home now.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, like before it made it different.
Yeah, it made it different. So now you back to
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry wants to take him for a sherry after this program. I'm telling you, man.
I want to congratulate you, 50. I want to congratulate you on your docuseries, Sean Combs, The Reckoning.
Yeah.
It's #1 on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like it's been #1 on Netflix. Did you actually expect it to be as big as it got?
I expected it to be bigger. It's actually exceeded my expectations.
Wow.
Stranger Things is a huge show, and it's outperforming Stranger Things on Netflix.
It's outperforming everything.
Yeah.
You know, looking at this, I think you should start a private investigation firm. I'll be your first client. This 50 find out everything. Now, because this is a lot of the.
Right, so I've done what's that there now. It's hilarious, man. 50 is the biggest troll. You say that though. He said that 50 has been trolling people for like that. That's his thing. Like, he'll watch you down. He'll bring you down, and then 50 speaks on incriminating video and secret sources. Go on, let's have a watch. It's on for 18. It's had 3.2 million views, so I'll make it 3.2.1.
Netflix making news this week with a new documentary featuring never-before-seen video of Sean Diddy Combs in.
How did 50 Cent get a video of 50 of Diddy right there like that, talking to the camera like he's doing it for 50? It's just a fucking joke or something. Like, man.
Moments that he clearly viewed as secret, including a high-stakes call with his lawyer just days before his now infamous arrest, plus Diddy reacting in real time as new lawsuits dropped against him. Combs has publicly objected that he says the videos
I hope
were
everyone's well
stolen.
tonight as well, Secret. I hope you're well, love.
I want to have a life to be able to live. It's really going to be hard for me to take more hits than I take it. God forbid, get in front of a jury and have a chance. And so I'm having this emergency call because something has to give. I've listened. I've been a superb client, as you said. I jumped on the plane. I'm coming to New York, but I'm just running around waiting for.
He looks like he's about to start crying. He actually does. Like literally, I can see tears about to start welling up, man.
For a shooter drop.
These new videos control.
I don't know what's worse, him getting sent to jail and being found guilty of all of it on this documentary. Because either way, he's got to get out of jail now, and everyone on Netflix is going to watch this documentary. Even your nana's going to know that this motherfucker is a freak.
Contribute to a critical portrait of Diddy in the documentary, which we can report tonight has now
Let's
jumped
go back to
#1 for Netflix shows in the U.S. since debuting this week. Sean Combs' The Reckoning tackles Diddy's entire life, including previous legal controversies, the recent trial, which saw him acquitted on the most serious charges, including RICO, but convicted for prostitution crimes that landed him in prison for about 2 more years. Diddy's team is also rebutting this project as a, quote, shameful hit piece. They note the obtained footage was not authorized for release. Netflix says they legally obtained the videos. In addition tonight, another dynamic here is that another famous rapper is, of course, behind this film, 50 Cent, who has long...
Jesus Christ. I thought I better press the bell before I get copywritten. Scott took away. Man, I'm smoking this vape here. It actually looks like your everyday vape. It's THC liquid. lots of it now. Instead of buying them fake things that I'll show you. And said be careful about it. So now it's pure oil.
Long publicly clashed with Diddy and has recently expanded into a wide range of film and TV projects. He has plenty to say about Combs' record. The rapper, actor, and producer joins me now. He's sold over 30 million albums, won all kinds of awards and accolades along the way, and is now a successful film and TV producer. And we're also joined by his colleague on the project, Alexandria Stapleton, an Emmy-winning showrunner and director of this series. Welcome to both of you.
Oh, man, thanks for having us.
Always great to have a 50-day.
Yeah, it's always going to be good.
I can't believe that he's got away with being able to do this to Diddy. Like, how on earth? Give me a moment while I try and sort this sound out. Bass right up on my voice for some reason. Company. Record. Yo. Yo. Right, sounds about right now. Okay, that's good. It's why
Great for ratings.
there we get me. You can tell it's a test now. I'm honestly working with this new thing. It's new. It's been bought for me as a present, so I've been giving it early, so I can set myself up.
Go. It's an important project, clearly. The question for both of you, 51st, why this project? Why now?
Well, we waited until after the results of the trial to release the project, but I started like almost 5 months before I was able to find Alex, and finding an Emmy Award-winning showrunner and director is detrimental to the project being really well put together. So, you know, they should expect it to perform like Reggie Jackson's did.
Thank you.
Look at that face on 50s. Look at that. He knows that he's like, I think he's actually glad that Diddy's been found not guilty so he can come out of prison and watch this documentary. I swear to God, like, so he can like know that he's watched it and be like, I told you I'd get you. I told you I'd be the end of it. And here I am. Like, wow. Like, what a position for 50 with a face on him. I mean, look, right, 50 Cent's known for mean mugging people. He's known for being a bully in the scene. Look at that face right there. He's done bullying. He's trolling. This is trolling at the highest levels. Getting your worst enemy and making a documentary. I mean, that's what you guys do on YouTube, man. Think about it. You've got the trolls that go out there and that will go out calling it like the gang trolls. You know what about the actual ones who go make the programs on and make programs on YouTubers for no reason. You know, some reasons. Obviously, some of them deserve it, some people don't. You know, cyberbullying is real. Not that it happens to me, I'm okay. You just get ignored. Bring out this. Let it off. Yeah, this is trolling at the highest level because, like at the moment, if I had a YouTube beef, right? 50 Cent, look at that from Secret. 50 only went on that channel because it's one of the few that are shown in US jails. So it's just knowing that he's sat there in jail, like looking at 50's face, thinking, I fucking hate you so much. Like why? But P Diddy is obviously a power freak. P Diddy was doing a thing with his baby mum, with 50 Cent's baby mum. He was with her, whether it was under false pretenses or that, I don't know, man. You know, the guy got found not guilty. What I do know is obviously he paid. You know, he would have been able to pay his way through. This is 50 Cent's way of saying you might have got found not guilty by them lot, mate, let me tell you, I find you guilty. So I'm making this documentary on you, you little freak. That's what 50's done. Go on, Secret, man. Let's watch this shit. This is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I think the why it's coming out now is we wanted to wait, to get through all of the legal proceedings, the criminal trial, and it spans four parts, and it spans over 30 years of pop culture, his life. So it took some time, to say the least, to put all of this together.
It's an important story, and you could just tell it with all the public.
And let's not get it twisted as well, gang, right? Yeah, I'm a realist as well. You know what? Any victims or anything like that anything's happened to, whether it be Justin Bieber or anybody else, you know what I mean? Victims are victims. I'm not stood there laughing at it in that sense. I'm laughing at the fact that 50 Cent is able to just nail nails in a coffin like that. So a guy that was already defeated, coming out of jail like all the world. Next one is like, it's a fucking documentary on Netflix made by 50 Cent. Like, man, you can't get any worse than doing that.
Public material, you go further. You've gotten your hands on some extra new material people are going to see for the first time, including this video. Any journalist would want to know how you got it, but it is Sean Diddy Combs in the heat of this, right before the arrest for the trial we just discussed, in private moments, talking to his lawyer, cameras running. Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
It's the middle of September and there's still no indictment.
Bro, then you have to have a spokesman. You have to have some sort of comms to constantly be pushing that, Mark. Because you may just be a person that you just may watch CNN. So you at the wrong place looking to see what the people with the possible jurors are thinking. It could be somebody that has.
How can somebody get so close to him? Who's given this document? Like, someone snipped him. Whoever that is in trouble. Whoever that is. I'm not talking about legal. I'm talking about may end up going missing. Pete Diddy's been known to make people go missing. But my man killed Tupac, man. Don't kill Tupac.
Has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business of media and propaganda.
Let's say that again.
50, how'd you get it, and what is that scene?
Thinking it could be somebody that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business of media and propaganda.
50, how'd you get it, and what does that scene show?
Well, I mean, you're a journalist, Harvey. Harvey, you would not disclose your sources.
We usually don't.
Yeah, but I got it. Yeah.
What he said.
and what do you think it conveys? Because we see someone trying to pull the string.
You sat there thinking, let's have a look on the table. Any Diddy oil out like that over there? What's that there? What's that? What do you reckon that is? Pink bottle. Pink cocaine. See if you've got any word there.
Strings. And talking about, he would say affecting, others would say manipulating the public views of the allegations.
I think that, one big theme of the series is to go behind the scenes to really understand how brilliant you could say Sean Combs is at marketing, at owning his narrative, controlling the narrative at all times. And so why would that stop, when his life is on the line? So I think that, on its face, that's what it is. But as you get deeper in the film, you start to realize, perhaps how some of these tactics, how they really came to present themselves, during the trial.
You show that, his abilities, his early rise.
Right.
Alexandra, you also give time to victims of the alleged abuse. Some of the cases are in different procedural postures. And you show victims who were women and men. Why is that important?
Because, victims of sexual assault, sexual violence, that should, gender should not be a part of that conversation.
Has he not been found not guilty of that, though? Or shit, look at 50's face. Great. This is fucking becoming a comedian shit. I'm trying to take it serious because it's talking about your soul. But I look around and I paused it and 50's face looks like that.
Conversation. When you are a victim, you are a victim. And I think that, you know, this series was a platform in a way for these alleged victims to come forward, give their truth, put context to their situations when so much of it was ripped out, you know, and we just went.
He's cold, isn't he, 50? You can see it. He don't give a fly. He doesn't care. It's not. If he's out to, if he doesn't like her, it's on. Like the way he's looking at that guy there now, it's like he's reading it. That's what I can sense of him.
The world was going for the salacious headlines, and they really had the time to tell their story.
Yeah, and the film takes us way behind the PR or propaganda machine.
That's what I mean. I'm seeing. I wonder if he's, because as Secret pointed out a moment ago, 50 chose to go on this channel, on this news outlet. So I mean, it's called MS now, but as we all know now, it's had millions of views. This, you know, this channel, this program has had nearly the same views as what the bleeding subscriber count is. So 50 Cent has chosen to go on this program, and I feel like the reason why he's reading him a little bit there is to be like be making sure you ask the right questions, like, you know. So he's looking at him and keeping in line with the interview. In his head, 50 is also one of them. If he wants his narrative to run his way, he will do. And his narrative is to make sure that Diddy seen this.
You see Diddy the day he's finding out about new suits against him while he's in New York preparing for a possible criminal arrest. Right. This is another moment from the video that 50 said he won't tell us where he got it. But it's a rare window into his thinking. I can say, just like Nixon didn't think the Watergate tapes would come out against him, it would appear that Diddy did not think he would lose control of this video as he talks about an accuser. Take a look.
I don't know what level of brokenness, disease is going on. God told me to do nothing, so I gotta do what God told me to do. And the one I want to do. The girl that's in my group that was on my last album. You're on my last album now. All of a sudden, I'm this person. I'm this monster.
Slippers and that,
yeah. Gloves coming off.
Alexandria, what is this show in the story you're telling?
Well, this is a moment where the lawsuits, I would say, take a turn and they become very personal for him. Don Richard is one of the alleged victims who filed a lawsuit.
Did he pay Cassie £30 million in compensation? Not compensation, but a keep quiet agreement, and then all this exploded all over him like a bomb.
Lawsuit, and I think that this is a moment where he was nicked. You know, his armor was nicked, I guess you could say. Because I think, you know, Sean Combs is a person who probably feels like, you know, to step to him, especially legally, takes a lot of courage that I don't think he really assumed that a lot of people were going to have, even though the Cassie, you know, lawsuit had already been out. And so I think he was a little off balance, but that quickly turned to anger.
And 50, the project, I've seen all 4 episodes. It doesn't feel like a personality critique. It feels like it goes to the conduct, the alleged abuse, some of it alleged, some of it proven. And so you also show, one person who worked with Diddy, this was a Bad Boy co-founder who had a falling out with him, as apparently many people did. And it goes beyond the bravado.
Not Gene Deal,
Some would
please
say,
don't be
50, you have
real, man.
some bravado, and that's okay. Here, it seems that it turns into something more sinister and abusive. I want to play Mr. Burroughs talking about it and get your view of why this was an important part of the story. Take a look.
He had this thing with strongmen, and he had a thing with wanting to be one, but not positioned to be one streetwise, but positioned to be one industry-wise. And they call that a paper gangster.
No, I'm not paying.
Paper gangster. I mean, in this country, probably would be classed as a really serious gangster because, you know, at them points, the stuff that he would have been able to make happen in this country would seem a lot more gangster. The fact that Diddy is over in America at this point and he's round the likes of Supreme and that, you know, secret one who shot 50, one who got him shot, put the hit on him, you know, from the Supreme team. So they were heavy. They was involved in something to do with Tupac's robbery or something like that as well. So yeah, I think so because it's all New York guys. So I mean, so yeah, over there he would have been classed as a paper gangster, but over here people would have saw this guy as a bleeding G. You know what I mean? Like all the money, all the cars, all the G's around him, being able to tell people what to do. The money talks, like, you know. But over in America, they all had money, and it was about how much real work you were willing to put in, how gangster you was. Do you know what I mean? In this country, you can pay your gangster shit. In that country over there, then back in the late 80s and 90s, New York and that, yeah, Brooklyn, it was known for a lot. It was known to be how many millionaires, how many street gangster millionaires became. So they had power like Diddy, but the fact of it is they would have looked at Diddy as a paper gangster, yeah, because he weren't really doing no, you know, he was a record label baby. That's what he was, man. Did you last go and see 50? Do you know what? I'd love to go and see 50 Cent. I would, but don't know if we'll get another show again now, though, Secret. I think we'll. What recent summer? Was it recent summer? Was it recent?
Paying, nor am I involved in any of that.
And so as he's paper gangstering, he's also trying to street gangster.
See, the street gangsters.
Yeah, Kurt Barrows has
Now,
a
the
lot
street
of.
gangsters are the ones that 50 went up against, and that's the reason why his ass got shot, because he wouldn't lie down for the likes of Supreme and that. He was telling them get fucked. So next minute, he released a song called The Holy Quran, and in that song, he mentioned all the gangsters, and then that's when Supreme said, hit him. I've warned him too many times. That's from what I know. I'm not from over there. You get me? But fact is, I've watched pure shit. So it gives me an entitlement to be able to say it. You get me? That's the truth. That's the story. That's what he would tell you anyway.
Insight. And you know, this documentary is about people being able to tell their truth or tell their version of the story. And the only thing I wish we were able to have Diddy be in the doc. So he could have said some things that, you know, make people understand why people are saying these things about him.
The outreach went to his team.
Imagine so Diddy. When you was in the corner and you had your balaclava on, and your missus was on the bed with the guy that she'd rented off TikTok. You know, how did you feel? Like, you know, what was, you know, was it good?
When they gave denials, but he didn't want to participate.
Yeah.
What do you think of the psychology, 50? Because in getting to know you, I've learned that you could have been a full-time psychologist and done very well with that. You have a keen eye for people. Fair?
Oh yeah, I try.
Mr. Burroughs makes the argument that Diddy was overcompensating, that he wasn't initially actually a tough guy.
Right.
And then there's the old saying, be careful who you pretend to be, you might become them.
This is true.
Did that happen to him?
Well, what's saying there, be careful who you're going to be, you might become them. That's what happens with a lot of youth. A lot of youth that happens with. You start out with pretending to be like the local rappers, pretending to be the local dealers, watching the dealers. Before they know it, they are the local dealer. Because, they're trying to go to the mates and pick the quarter and chop it down into, not really quarters these days, we'll have to say a zip. So they'll go get a zip and drop it down into 8 things and try and sell it in packs and think that now they think that they're feeding drillers, like they're on the road trapping. But it's just not like that. It's just not, is it?
Nahim, in your view?
I'm not sure if that's what transpired, but because I don't know him to be tough. We haven't even had problems. Like
50 Cent,
I said we had beef.
I had smacked up Ja Rule's eye. Don't talk about Ja Rule getting about his sunglasses because 50 Cent gave him a big ass black eye. even fucking Ja Rule had a baseball bat. Because he had a baseball bat and he come to meet him for a talk, 50 saw it as a disrespect and smacked him. So that's what 50's about.
For 20 years, but I have hired both of his sons for different projects that I worked on, both 2 different television shows, Quincy and Justin. So
fair play to
I don't.
Do you know what? Always leave out the kid, Joe. Always leave out people's children out of the beats. You know what I mean? That's fair enough. That sounds right, man. That's fair play. I have to stop it every now and again, guys. We could
Have that energy towards them, where we trying to hurt each other. All I would, while other people pointed out those situations, like that he was dangerous like that, I said, oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
I take it in, but we never got there.
Alexandria, the story also broadens well beyond the recent case. You look at a very controversial incident he was involved in early in his life, where people were badly hurt and killed, lost their life, but it was like a melee, not one-on-one violence. You look at the infamous case in the nightclub with J-Lo, where another artist, Shine, took the rap, not him.
I thought that was
Are you trying to tell a story that he's been getting away with things this whole time, or is that up to the viewer to decide?
Absolutely up to the viewer. I think that my job was to show patterns, and my job was to.
She was the analyst on the program. 50 Cent was the exposer. That's what it seems like, and also obviously the producer.
Report the facts and things that happened, and I think that it's pretty obvious that there are patterns that follow him, trails, of destruction and devastation that follow, and I think that. Again, context is everything. And so when you're talking about Sean Combs, when you're talking about these cases, you can't just cherry pick one to make it all make sense.
Yeah, he's a freak. Basically, let's break it down now. Let's get me on the screen. Right, so basically there, $50 Cent is seen as the guy that's obviously exposing P. Diddy, well and truly. That is the biggest exposed, the biggest get back. Yeah, I couldn't ever imagine happening to anybody at all. Imagine your enemy, the guy that's been trolling you, right? So everybody knows drink syrup. You know what I mean? It's not made from potatoes, made from grapes, right? It sounds better than it in all fairness. But, hashtag Diddy juice. Remember that? 50 Cent? So you already know that it already promoting his own brand of vodka, and the fact that he's had his card all along, he's mad. It's like how the fuck could he have? No. I'll probably have others tell me that, because he's been to these parties or whatever, or nah, man. He knows people that have been to the parties. That's what it is. I've been to no parties where after hours and that. So it's not through him knowing like that. It's through him knowing, through kind of like what that woman said, through patterns of behaviour. And then, but he's always seemed to have had his car, right? He's like surviving Diddy and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Don't talk about 5 nights at Diddy's. Is it a Friday? 5 nights at Freddy's, 5 nights at Diddy's. Go there. Go on, don't watch my New Year's Eve at Diddy's house, man. We're gonna now do what's up. Stick the button in here now and see whether anyone's through. I'm learning my computer better now as well. I'm learning my copy and my paste and all that. Things. It's not like back in the day. You could get a WhatsApp, and you could get the the scroller and like just like ticket, like you press copy left and then copy it and then paste it. And now I've got to do it all with the buttons. I'm like, kidding. But I'm learning. Yeah, man. So I'll leave it a couple of minutes, see what's happening. But we have done hit 1,700 subscribers. I'm going to go through now and have a look at what's going on in something I'll look into. Is she at the moment, like, basically, like, has she got Charlie Kirk's missus coming at Candice Owens at the moment? Is that something that's going on? Like, because I thought that if anything, that Charlie Kirk's missus would want to find out who the person is that is responsible and why her husband was killed and so forth. But from I don't know if I'm reading it right or wrong or what. I don't know what's the problem. I do believe that Charlie Kirk's business is actually going against Candice Owens at the moment, which is she said that only 2 people she would stop talking about Charlie Kirk for, and that would be her husband and Eric Kirk. They're the only 2 people that she would stop talking about Charlie Kirk's conspiracy theories death. That there is so much that doesn't add up. She's out there trying to expose it and so on, but then she's claiming that the French government have got a hit on her, which is crazy to think that the French government might put a hit out on you. But she's saying that the Macron's is a bloke. He's a bloke in that. So yeah, Candice Owens has got a lot going on right now. She's saying she's got it out on her head. I do not believe that Candice Owens would want to lie herself. So, yeah, man. I'm going to have to watch a little bit of that now and see what's going on with Candice. I have to. If anyone wants to jump on and react to some of the programs or react to some of the actual content that's different, because it can be different content what I'm going through. Either way, I'll be going through things. Emma Central. I need to find out what's going on with this Piers Morgan stuff. What is actually happening? Right. So I'm looking for Candace. Candace Owens. Also, so she's live now. Right. What I want to do is see what people are saying. Right. Okay. Yeah. Russell Brand talking about her. He would be good at explaining that. Like, has he seriously got the buymeacoffee.com? Another blackout coffee. But Russell Brand at buymeacoffee.com. Someone said, can't be that bad, Russell. Are you serious? Keep an eye out for the guest list. Stand up and talk about favorite Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, Russell Brand. Russell controversial conspiracy theorist.
Trying to bring real journalism to the American people. Hello there, you awakening wonders. We've been promoting this so you know that it's happening. And I feel like Candice Owens is, sorry, I know I said her name wrong there, but I just rushed my way through the ones bit. The fact is she's at the heart and center of the culture at the moment. This is something that's going to happen a lot with the emergence of this kind of media. Your Andrew Tates, your Russell Brands, your Candice Owens, your Tucker Carlson,
your Danny Stylers.
Like them, loathe them. This kind of media is here to stay unless at some point they find a way to delegitimize independent media. Absolutely. And I bet they're looking for one even now. Now, Candice Owens has said a lot of stuff that's pretty edgy. The Turning Point knows stuff about Charlie Kirk's assassination they're not sharing. You know, there could be reasons for that, couldn't there? I mean, there's an ongoing investigation. Maybe people are just in a state of bewilderment. I'm working with Turning Point, as I told Candice Owens in the conversation. Let me know in the comments and chat what you think about that. We also talk, obviously, about Israel and Judaism and Jews. So it's a pretty fascinating conversation. Now, it seemed to me that what Candice Owens was saying, and obviously I'm going to hand this off to Candice herself, if ever there was a person in the world that doesn't need someone else to talk for him, it's Candice Owens. She's articulate, she's strong, she's grounded, and she's willing to die for what she believes in. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool set of Christian qualities. What I found interesting was when she talked about Sigmund Freud. That was amazing. And Sigmund Freud's sort of occultist leanings. Pretty.
Now, don't get me wrong now. The only reason that I'm now sat here watching this Russell Brand now, I mean, I'll just let him explain a little bit. Because I understand that Russell Brand was caught in a scandal recently. And some people agree with it, some people won't, but it's not worth the... Why does Tim Pool have a proper meltdown over it? shit, we're gonna have to watch Tim Pool, people. It's gonna be another clip. Yes. Welcome to the channel, Danny Styler. Subscribe and like the video. I'm gonna be reacting right now to Tim Pool Scorched. On Candice Owens' final run.
Conservative podcaster Tim Pool went on an expletive-filled tirade against Robbie's favourite person, Candace Owens, in a recent episode of his podcast. Owens has been a highly controversial figure in conservative circles in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination.
She has questioned the official story of his death and has targeted Kirk's widow, Erica, and his organization Turning Point USA. Tim Pool suggested that Owens is directly contributing to the downfall of TPUSA by turning her followers against it.
The organization that helped get Donald Trump elected, which needs to persist. You don't got to be a fan of it, but it certainly will help get individual congressional candidates elected and stop Democrats from launching new committees and putting more people in prison like Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro. Instead, it's being gutted by psychopaths telling people to pull their donations.
And from there, Pool turned up the intensity another.
She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it.
This is actually a meltdown. This is actually a meltdown.
And you know what you told me? She has no security. She doesn't deal with the we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. It's all lies. It's all hypocrisy. And it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie. She loved Charlie. And she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And
do you agree with that, people that watch Candice Owens? Do you agree with that she is spoiling the legacy of Charlie Kirk? Is she taking over what he built? But is what he built dead because he died? And she wants to expose what these conspiracy theories are.
And I'll say it again, this conservative movement is fractured, it's fried, whatever it is.
Owens responded directly to Pool's rant, writing on X, "He is genuinely not well right now. I wouldn't turn this into a cheap internet moment. There's just so clearly something personal going on in his life. It's hard to run a business, and he's under pressure. Pray he comes through it." But other conservatives took Pool's side, with writer Bethany Mandel saying, having never seen Tim Pool anywhere near this angry, it's justified by telling people blow their tops with her.
Owens' suggestion that Pool is under pressure could be at least partially correct, because he said in that same episode that he might have to cancel the show soon if he doesn't start bringing in more money.
He claims he's had to dramatically increase his security costs because people have fired gunshots near his workplace. He suggested he's working on a solution.
Me, man, I used to fucking fire gunshots outside my house all the time, man. When we lived up in Woodin Shore and up around them Fallowfield areas, man. Man, crazy.
To keep the show going, but that December 19th might have to be the final episode. And my understanding is it's not just his suggestion that they suffer some security issue. It's confirmed that they've had people on the premises that are concerning, shots fired, crazy people.
But at the end of the day, these people that are holding him accountable for what he's talking about. I mean, yesterday I watched Nick Fuentes' interview, and I couldn't believe what the fuck I heard coming out of this guy's mouth, man. Like, literally, I have to do a different program on it. I'm on that program, you best believe that I will be just stopping that so many times. What are you doing, bro? Don't be messing about. That's up. You turn it upside down now and saying hello. Hello. You mother. Yeah, so, Nick Fuentes sat there, watched him, couldn't believe what he heard. I was like, what the hell, man? Like your own opinions for that. But other than that, gang, it's been Danny Styler streaming. It's called Friday Stream like a dumb thing. But don't worry, I'll be changing it. It'll be renamed after this. We've done it 1700. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, notification bells. Pick up other people that commented and joined. And I enjoyed doing this live with the new equipment. I'm going to listen back to it and hopefully it'll sound good. So peace out, gang, and I will see you on the next one. You know what it is. Danny Styler's done, yo, and I'm going to be ending the stream right about now. Movie time, man. Peace out, people. God bless. Hit the like button and notification bell.